Ask tips questions. This is about additions of licers. So the number inside the square roots are exactly the same, so we call them licers. So for adding licers, it's very easy. So let me show you. The first term, square root 6, plus another term, square root 6. So one square root 6 plus another square root 6, which is you take out square root 6, you take out the licers, and the first term 1 is left because 1 times square root 6 gives you square root 6, plus the second term also 1 times square root 6. Inside the bracket, which is 2 square root 6 is the answer. Okay, square root 6 is the simplest form, so this is the final answer. And for part B, also licers, because you can see the number inside the square roots are both equal to 3, so they are licers. For licers, you can take out the surds, square root 3, and what's inside the square root, which the first term, when you take out square root 3, 5 is left, and the second term, 2 is left. So 5 plus 2, which is 7, times square root 3. So this is 7 square root 3 is the final answer. Sometimes when we're doing the addition or subtractions of surds, we may need to simplify it first. For example, square root of 252 minus square root of 28. So at the beginning, they don't look like licers. So we need to simplify to see whether they are licers or not. Okay. For square root of 252, we need to do short division first. 252 divided by 2, which is 126. 126 divided by 2, which is 63. 63 divided by 3, which is 21. 21 divided by 3, which gives you 7. So square root of 252, which equal to square root of 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. So let me write here to replace the square root of 252, which is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 7, minus the other part, which is square root of 28. Then we also do the short division to see what it is. Divided by 2, 28 divided by 2 gives you 14. 14 divided by 2, which is 7. So we have square root of 28 equal to square root of 2 times 2 times 7. So let me write here, square root of 2 times 2 times 7. Now let me separate it. The first square root can be separated as square root 2 times square root 2 times square root 3 times square root 3 times square root 7. And the second square root can be separated as square root 2 times square root 2 times square root 7. So we have this property when square roots of a times square roots of a give you a. So we see that square root of 2 times square root of 2 give you 2. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 give you 3. So the first square root can be rewrite as 2 times 3 times square root of 7, and minus the second part. The second part can be separated as square root, can be rewrite as square root 2 times square root 2 gives you 2 times square root 7. So the first one, 2 times 3, which is 6 square root 7, and the second third, which is 2 square root 7. So they are licers. You can take out square root of 7, so the first 6 is left, and the second term, negative 2, is left. So 6 minus 2, which is 4, times square root 7. This is the final answer. That's it. Thank you.